In a world where being pretty is the most important factor in life, uglies are people who have not undergone surgeries to become pretty. A girl named Tally wants to be pretty so badly that she can't wait and watches the pretties from afar. The next morning, we see her running with her best friend, Paris, who is now 16 and about to undergo his surgery. She goes to the bridge where she's supposed to meet up with Paris. But he isn't there. So she decides to cross the bridge to the other side and sneaks into the party, where the pretties are having fun and being carefree in order to find him. When she finally sees him, he isn't excited to see her and acts distant. Suddenly, there's an intruder alarm, and she runs away. While crossing back over the bridge, she's spotted by a warden in a ship, but she's saved by one of the uglies on a hoverboard. This ugly's name is Shay, and the two quickly become friends. They hang out together, and Tally learns to ride the hoverboard, becoming a professional in no time. They eventually go on an adventure outside the perimeter, having fun with their hoverboards. They go over water until they arrive at an abandoned park. Here, Shay tells Tally that she doesn't want to become pretty and that they should run away to the smoke, a place for people who refuse to be pretty. She also tells Tally about David, the leader of the rebellion who runs the smoke, but Tally refuses since she's scheduled for her surgery the next day. Shay is sad, says goodbye, and leaves. In the morning, while Tally is waiting for her surgery, security escorts her to meet Dr. Cable, who is pretty and runs the entire pretty operation. Tally is asked to reveal where Shay went and how to find David, but she denies knowing where Shay went. As a result, Dr. Cable denies her surgery and sends her back to the dormitory. Tally is upset to be back, but Paris convinces her to help Dr. Cable find David, claiming that David is building a bomb. Tally reluctantly agrees and is given a necklace to activate once she finds David. She sets out on her hoverboard to find Shay, enjoying the journey along the way. She wakes up in the middle of a fire, and out of nowhere, David rushes to save her from the flames and takes her to meet the rest of the group living in the wilderness. They don't trust her at first because she made it all the way there on her own. But Shay is happy to see her. Later, while on a helicopter, Shay falls out, but Tally manages to save her from a burning fire. Now everyone trusts her except one guy who still doesn't believe she could have made it all the way by herself. David decides to take Tally to the smoke, where they all live, and she learns that they are peaceful people. David falls in love with Tally, and she meets his parents. Tally destroys the necklace, but it still somehow calls the pretties, who come and attack the smoke, capturing everyone. Dr. Cable orders Paris to kill David's father. Tally is furious and escapes, along with David. They plan to take revenge and save David's mom. They return to the dormitories, ask some kids for help, and then proceed to infiltrate the pretties' facility. David and Tally find the captured people, but Shay is missing. When they find her, she has undergone the surgery. Dr. Cable captures them and begins their surgery, but the guy who didn't believe Tally comes to the rescue, using fire. Honestly, I don't know how they flew away unnoticed. Tally tries to convince Paris, but David ends up fighting him. Paris beats David, so Tally has to step in to save him, and they escape. Afterward, David's mum finally has what she needs to create the cure to stop the mind control. Tally decides to turn herself in so they can make her pretty. Now, Tally is pretty but still has a scar on her hand. Hopefully, David can find her and cure her if there's a part 2. If you enjoyed this recap, please click the like button, and to watch more videos like this, just subscribe. No cap.